guys, what's up? How are you? Are you doing well? I really hope you are. So recently, with everything that's going on, and by everything I mean COVID mostly, you have no idea what you need or you don't need to do certain things. And by things I mean traveling. Now, there are restrictions whether you're vaccinated, not vaccinated, where you're traveling from. You have to fill forms, you have to do a lot of things. I am fully vaccinated, all 3 shots of the vaccine, and I want to travel to the UK. Now the UK is not part of the European Union, so other rules apply to traveling in the UK, which I asked the airline to provide to me, and they weren't able to because those things changed from one day to another. So they directed me to a website where I could check what I needed as the days went by. The website, let me find it. The website is called traveldoc.io, and in that website you go online and you fill out the information of your trip, like where you're flying from, where you're going, the dates you're going, if there are any in-between stops, because different things apply to the connecting flight, the in-between stop, and the country of your destination probably. And then you put your travel documents like passport, visa, ID, and those kind of things. And once you do that and you submit, you get the full information that you need depending on the country that you're going to, and the in-between country if you are waiting there for a few hours, and if you want to exit or anything. That was really exhausting to do and say, but like, it's exhausting to even think about it and research. It's even more exhausting actually going through the process. Now, when I went to the UK, I had my passport, of course, because you need a passport. I had to take a rapid test on the morning of my flight, which lasted for 48 hours. And then when I went to the UK, the second day I had to take a test there, and I would have to report the result, and if I was positive, which I wasn't thankfully, I would have to quarantine for 14 days. Thankfully I was negative, so I was able to go on with my activities and everything. And now on the day that I left the UK, I had to, before I went, I got this mixed up. Before I went, I had to fill out the passenger locator form, which I found online, where I would have to tell them the days of my stay, where I would be staying, my details, my passport, my COVID vaccine status and stuff like that. And the day I left to come back to Greece, I also took another test that I reported the result, and I had the test with me on my phone, and I filled another passenger locator form for Greece. Now, those things I think have been restricted, at least the passenger locator form to come to Greece, but I'm not sure. That's why you always have to check online, so you're fully prepared, because if you are not fully prepared and you don't have the documentation that you need, you won't be allowed to fly. Also, in certain countries, you can only use certain masks, the F2, I think that's what they're called, the F2 masks. I'm not sure I'm naming them correctly, but you can only use those masks, so you have to do your research, because if you don't have a mask and you try to board a plane without the appropriate mask that is required, you won't be allowed boarding, and then you'll be escorted out the airport again, and all those kind of things. So you need to do a full research and find out the restrictions to the country you're going to, what you need to go there. Like, if you go out here in Greece, you have to check your certificate or your rapid test, or your if you got sick, you have a certificate that states that you got sick, and that lasts for 3 months, I believe. So before you go anywhere, because of the travel restrictions and everything that's going on worldwide, you need to be certain you have everything you need, you have checked everything, so you won't have to postpone your trip because you have to gather things, or you will go on your trip but you won't be able to enjoy it because you don't have everything that you need to have. Once again, the website is called traveldoc.io, AERO, but also once you book a flight with an airline, they send you a list of requirements, and I filled my requirements online. Like, I attached my COVID certificate, my passport and everything. So when I went to the airport to leave for England, they didn't ask me for my COVID certificate or anything. They had that in the system, so I skipped that part of the line, which was good because the line's really long. And when I came back, I had my passenger locator form and my certificate that was attached to the passenger locator form, so I skipped the line and I didn't have to get tested again or anything. And other people that were with me on the flight, they had to get tested because they didn't have the passenger locator form or the COVID certificate. I think that covers up everything that I wanted to inform you about. If you have any questions that I'm able to help you with, perhaps, you can find me on Instagram and direct message me there, and I will do my best to help you, because I had trouble figuring out the information for my flight, and I asked about 3 different people, and the airline wasn't really helpful when I went to the help desk. But thankfully they sent me the things that I needed in like inside the app, and I was able to check the forms and everything. That was helpful. But in overall, I had to ask people that actually lived in the UK or traveled between Greece and the UK to help me. What else? Yeah, just if you're planning to travel, check the requirements, check that you have the appropriate documents, check beforehand, and that way you won't have to waste your fun and not enjoy your trip and vacation or whatever. Even for business, you won't have to worry about not being able to do what you flew out to do. I said to do so many times. Anyways, I hope this video was really helpful to you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to direct message me or comment on this video, and I will try my best to answer them all and help you the best way that I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.